I don't know, I felt like you would have seen like a little pink wrinkly brain or something.
They don't have brains in that sense.
Oh god.
Wow.
Where's my freak out button? I'm pressing it, but I'm not freaking out. There we go.
Oh. That
Where's my...
was amazing.
How does this person feel about it?
That was incredible.
Should I proceed? Okay, welcome everybody. Welcome Kagero. The game we picked to play this time, and that was Stephanie, just to make that explicit, is ABZû. I'm not sure how to pronounce because of the little accent on the U.
It's probably a schwa.
It's probably a schwa. So
it's not a schwa.
ABZû. What is a schwa? Why don't you explain that to the viewers? Because I know, but the viewers might not know.
A schwa is when they put the E upside down in a word to signify that it makes a special sound.
I don't think this is a schwa then, because this doesn't look like an upside down.
It doesn't look that much like one.
It's some sort of underwater game.
A schwa is the unstressed central vowel, represented by the symbol upside down E in the International Phonetic Alphabet. So the example is
sofa.
Yeah, sofa is the example that I usually give, but the example that I just saw here is a moment ago. So like the in ago,
a moment ago,
in a moment. Sofa. It sounds like an
Okay.
That's a schwa. So that would make this game ABZû, which is probably incorrect. I feel like ABZû makes more sense.
This game is taking a long time to boot up. Maybe there we go.
That's a circumflex. Is that correct? Over
yes.
to you?
Yes.
I'm asking you as a bilingual person.
Yeah.
I'm not the
English
bilingual person.
And,
you are bilingual. ABZÜian.
Wait. Oh, there we go. One of my screens turned off for some reason. And I don't mean the screen where the game is on the screen. My OBS screen shut off for a moment, but now it's back. A as in yeah, so would you describe it as a schwa?
In
like go
yeah, that's the yeah. But we had moved on to talking about circumflexes. But now, let's take our viewers on a journey underwater to explore.
Who said this is going to be underwater? No spoilers.
Story-rich environment, or story-rich game with a beautiful soundtrack. Oh, I guess it wasn't that much of a spoiler. Yes, as in spelled that way, yes. Sorry, I missed the question. I was thinking you meant as in like a moment, but also as in like
I thought they were bubbles, but they're jellyfish.
Right. We were just watching a video about hesitation sounds.
Yeah.
Such as
is another one they gave.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what happened?
We're doing the dead man's flute.
But I thought it was super deep, but now I'm not that deep.
Maybe you went too deep.
Is that me?
Can you move?
Nope. I am not in control of the situation.
Excellent.
Oh, but now I am, I think. Yeah, now I am. Press to dive. Press what to dive? What am I pressing?
The right bumper.
Yeah, I didn't see that. That one was highlighted. Thank you. Do I have infinite oxygen?
That's why I'm here. I guess we'll find out.
You know, you need to take
There's a rock over there.
Press A to boost. Let's go check out the rock. You need to take a test to get a license to scuba dive. They don't just let anybody scuba dive.
That's correct. Did you do...
Yeah, I have a license. I forget what it's rated for. They have different ratings too. Like 50 meters or 100 meters or whatever. I I'd have to find my card and see what it says on there.
I like that you don't know how deep you can go legally.
Yeah. There's also this one rock that's different from all the other rocks. Like,
is it international, do you think? The scuba diving license?
I'm pretty sure it is. That looks dangerous to touch. I was trying to look down, but I can't control the camera that well.
I think it's a Crown of Thorns sea star.
What about these guys?
Those are also sea stars. That's a gigantic grouper. The fish.
The soul fish is the grouper, and that large collection fish is not a grouper. Oh, is he gonna fuck me up? What's gonna happen here? Okay.
I think he's just
hold to ride.
Oh wow! Oh, this is amazing. That is not what I thought was gonna happen.
Goliath grouper. Yeah, like he just swam at me aggressively, and I was like, uh-oh, am I already gonna have to reload?
Think how long in that game where we got to ride the dragon.
Yeah.
Think how long we had to wait until we could ride the dragon. Whereas here they're like, ride the grouper right away.
Get to the good part.
I already love this game.
Don't bury the lead. So it's pretty dangerous to like go into a cave because it's easy to get lost. But it looks like there might be openings here. I don't know if this leads to the surface or not. We can go check.
I'm not sure there's a lot of danger in this game.
Yeah, this is the surface. How do I dive in? Oh, yeah, here we go. So the game didn't really give a motivation or an objective, right? It's not like save your dad or something like that, so...
I'm in no way saving my dad. Correct.
So I guess we're just gonna explore for the sheer joy of exploration. Oh, look at that. I tried to swim to the lobster, but freaked him out apparently.
Right, I think so far we are just exploring. It's like Subnautica, but without any...
Look at that, there's light patterns going on here.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Press to interact. Is it gonna be safe to interact?
I feel like yes.
I was holding and nothing happened, and I realized they meant press and then release. What the heck is... Those are like squids that look like swords?
Pipefish, maybe?
Pipefish, I've never heard of that.
Right, but you've heard of 4 animals.
Not including pipefish. That looks like a sword in the stone over there. Maybe a radio? Oh, is that a robot? Wow, invasive.
Press to ride.
I'm pressing to ride and I'm not riding.
Nothing's happening. Let's just follow it, I guess.
Well, he's not going anywhere, so I'm happening. Like... Maybe he'll follow me.
We're just dancing.
I find the camera a little bit awkward to control, actually. In this seahorse.
Neb is doing all of the joystick work, so if you're not enjoying it, blame him.
I heard that male seahorses are the ones that get pregnant.
That's not correct. Male seahorses carry the eggs. The female has the eggs, and the male fertilizes them, and then the female transfers the eggs over to the male to carry for the rest of the gestation period.
After they've been fertilized?
Yes.
And there's another robot thing over there. Looks like my robot's excited to have a robot friend because he's racist.
Or just lonely. And
I'm hanging out with him.
You're not very talkative.
I don't speak robot.
That doesn't make him racist, just that he wants to talk to someone that speaks robot. If anything, that makes him
There's like a ghost robot here.
Yeah.
Oh god. It's drilling thing.
It opened that for you.
Yeah, but these are supposed to take like thousands of years to form or something like that. Coral reefs.
I don't think that was a coral reef. I think it was a barrier.
A coral barrier?
I don't know. Let's go in there.
If only I could control the joystick better. You think the robots are Italian? Why do I think the robots are Italian?
I think we're about to find out why the robots might be Italian. I expect there is some wordplay involved.
You don't think that was just a casual observation?
I don't think it was.
Because I thought it was just a casual observation.
Just a casual observation.
They could be meatball subs.
Ah, it's a sub joke.
So I don't know what the game was trying to signal to us that the shark is dangerous and to be avoided.
Have you noticed that it's not just in real life, but also in games, you instinctively find nature dangerous?
You don't think sharks are dangerous?
I'm pretty sure everything in this game is going to be dangerous, even though we've got no signals that anything is dangerous yet.
I think this is where it came from, because I think that black mark is where that second robot came from.
That seems reasonable.
So I guess we're following the shark.
Okay.
Even though that's not what I would advise us to do in real life.
Every instinct in your body is crying out, saying sharks are dangerous. I learned the Italian word for dangerous recently, and it's fantastic. The word is pericoloso.
Pericoloso.
Yeah, to say the shark is dangerous in Italian, you would say lo squalo è pericoloso. Isn't that fantastic?
It's pretty fantastic.
That's what I was thinking.
I think I got an item, like a shell. Is there an inventory system in this game?
Maybe there are elusive objects.
Oh, I can flip.
Oh, that was amazing.
Next time I see a shark, I'm gonna flip out.
Or somersault?
Yeah. Oh, we won the host raffle. Holy crap. 122 viewers.
Fantastic.
Welcome everyone. We're playing ABZû. We're not sure how to pronounce the name of this.
I think we're going to go with ABZû.
We're going to go with ABZû. And
it's an underwater exploration game.
Yep.
That's about as much as we've figured out so far.
There's sharks.
There are sharks, and it's beautiful.
Yep.
Beautiful game. The soundtrack is very relaxing.
Yep.
You could sort of listen to it for the sort of relaxation or ASMR sort of purposes.
I don't know what I just did. I might teleport to another world here, I guess.
Wow.
I think the game is signaling to me to go in that direction. Welcome to the warp zone.
Oh, you boosted.
Yeah. What is this? I thought I was going to get something, but it looks like I gave something.
It does look like you gave something. Wow. You gave it manta rays.
I don't know where this is. Like, it's showing me a room that's... Is that the room I'm in now, or...? How did I get here? I'm so confused.
I think Everything's sort of raised up from where it was. But you still have your little robot friends.
Yeah.
And now there's like an underwater palace.
Guess we'll explore the palace.
Let's do it.
Jellyfish sort of freak me out because you can like see through them, so you're like, where's their nervous system? Or
well, you can see through them, so you can literally see where their nervous system is.
But isn't it just like all this clearness with like nothing in there?
It's clearness with a nervous system in there.
I don't know, I felt like you would have seen like a little pink wrinkly brain or something.
They don't have brains in that sense.
Oh god.
Wow.
Where's my freak out button? I'm pressing it, but I'm not freaking out. There we go.
Oh. That
Where's my...
was amazing.
How does this person feel about it?
That was incredible.
Should I proceed? How deep is this part also? That looks scary down there.
Looks deep. Wow.
Is that thing blinking? I guess it's letting me in.
Amazing. Jellyfish have more of a neural net, like a ganglion system that's sort of the equivalent of a nervous system, but they don't really have a brain.
So what do they think about?
You.
They think about me,
yes.
Specifically.
Yes. And
not the generic you.
How to freak you out more.
There looks like there's a current over here. I'm gonna have to fight the current.
Where are we going that we want to fight it?
Well, that way, but we're not going that way. We're going this way.
That wasn't much of a fight that you put up then.
Yeah. Oh, is that good or bad? What happened?
I'm not sure.
Well, I'm gonna do it again. So this is a bit of metagame reasoning.
Okay.
There are more ways to not hit the red fish than there are to hit the red fish. Like, so hitting the red fish is harder. So the assumption is the challenge is to hit the red fish, as opposed to the challenge being to dodge the red fish.
Okay. But in reality, it seems to be changing nothing about the gameplay.
Yeah.
Oh, Pacific white-sided dolphins.
That's your second favorite type of dolphin.
It is my second favorite type of dolphin. It's a fine point.
I think the only dolphin I know is bottlenose. Is that a type?
That is a type. We learned about Amazon river dolphins.
What do you mean we?
You and I watched a tier zoo that featured Amazon river dolphins.
Okay.
So you were there.
And what did we learn?
That they do not have a sense of smell.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember something didn't have a sense of smell. I didn't remember that was a dolphin.
Well, as long as you remembered that something didn't have a smell.
There exists at least one object in the world.
That's the important part. Right?
Wait, there's that shark.
Oh.
But I think I'm being carried away into this thing. Which is probably pretty dangerous. Like, you probably don't want to get carried by a current into this deep pit.
It's a good thing you have your diving license and know things like that. Wow. Ooh, it's all pink.
Where's my robot?
Oh, you could try riding one of the dolphins.
Come here, I'm riding you.
We've learned that we could ride a grouper earlier, so now...
This is
it says common dolphin.
Just a plain old dolphin. Wait, where's my robot? Because He can like break these walls or whatever, right?
Oh, right.
I lost my robot.
Oh no.
In all the excitement of hitting all those fish. Those red fishes. Oh wait. Wait, no, that's just a ghost outline. Yeah, I think I'm signaling for the robot to do something, but my robot isn't here, so...
We lost the robot? Well, maybe we can find another one.
Yeah, but... Are there, like... Is there a map? I'm assuming there isn't, because I'm worried I'm never going to find this spot again. Looking around for that robot pit, but I'm not seeing one. Could go into that cave, maybe. Maybe what's this?
What's this?
Yeah. Oh, that's a shell. I think we just pick them up.
Okay.
Does the stereo sound help you? Well, it doesn't help me because I only have one headphone in, but we can try that. Let me put on my second headphone. Of course, that's gonna make it harder for me to hear Stephanie now.
That's okay, I'm not saying anything important.
Oh, is that a robot? I think we found a robot.
Oh, we found one.
But I'm sad that we lost our first robot. Like,
maybe
is he like abandoned and now he doesn't know what to do, or
maybe he got
sharked,
crushed by all the fish you slammed into.
Well, now that we have a man-made object, let's immediately go destroy some nature.
This game teaches some harsh lessons.
I'm having a lot of trouble with the camera.
Wow, it uses like an egg beater to do that.
I might lose my robot again because we're in one of those. Oh no! Okay. We're in another one of those like hit all the red fish section.
Oh wow! Look at those.
Maybe
turtles.
even the blue fish. They seem to be coming in pairs now.
Are you sure you're supposed to hit them?
Nope. Yep, I'm sure. Although I'm gonna miss that one up here, maybe not.
Oh, there was a shell.
I missed the shell?
Yes.
Rip me. I didn't even see the shell. Are these orcas? Oh, I missed them. Oh no, I missed another group. Man. I missed that one also. And I don't know if that was a group or not, but if they were, I missed all of those guys.
They breached.
Oh, it's near one of those towers.
I guess you can give it whatever it is we've collected.
I think I lost my robot again. Oh! Was the other place as spooky as this place? This place is kind of spooky.
No, we could see a little more. It looked beautiful. There was sort of almost like some moonlight.
Yeah. I want to get my bearings here so I can understand what happens when I activate these.
It seems to go up.
Well, like I'm already in water, right?
Right.
So is there like another layer of water beneath that raises up here or something like that? Because that's the doorway I think that we're going to go through, right? Like assuming the same thing happens as last time. Water's... Well, something's going to raise. I'll call it water for now. is going to raise, implying that we're not in water now, but the water's beneath us.
Are we in space?
Well, I mean, this looks like a surface up here, right? This is...
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if I can reach the surface here. Yeah, so this is clearly the surface of water.
Okay.
And then I'm assuming if I go down, I'm just going to see ground. I'm not going to see like a second layer of water.
I don't know.
Oops. If I can just get the camera to cooperate with me. Yeah, it looks like it's just sand and wreckage down here. And then now I'm going to activate this tower or whatever it is, and then we'll see what happens, I guess.
Okay. It has beautiful artwork. It looks sort of like a mosque in the Middle East.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It's like Cloud Atlas, but instead of true, it's water.
That is a super literary reference that we totally both get a lot.
I saw the movie.
Oh, did you? I was thinking
remember.
of the book.
Nah. Whenever someone makes literary references, it's always for the movie.
Oh.
So now we're like in an alternate universe or something? I don't know what's going on here.
So we've been here before, but it didn't have two asparagus sticks on the top. It only had one. So now we've grown in one?
We got orcas this time. We had manta rays last time.
Cool.
So this looks like water is raising, but we're also in here floating above it, so we're also like in water. And the water doesn't actually rise like above the platform leading to the door.
Right. Maybe it's just not something we can know the answer to.
And if I look down, so is this ground or is this like
extra
a heavier liquid? Yeah, that's like the top part is oil and the bottom part is water or something like that.
Like this water has more salt in it, so it's more dense.
Yeah. It won't let me dive. Like it's pushing me back out. Like I can dive for a little bit, but then it forces my character to turn around and then come back out. Alright. So I guess we are going through that door over there.
Sounds good.
Look at that sign that says
sharks are dangerous.
Are friendly.
Your robots.
Yeah, like see how friendly the sharks are? That's what that sign is saying. Wait, I just saw something about a well also over here.
Oh yeah.
It's water to water, what air is to us. The top water or the bottom water? I want to swim into that fish tornado.
Bait ball.
Bait ball?
Mm-hmm. But fish tornado is good too.
Well.
Wow, it's chaotic in here. I read a sign once at the Seattle Aquarium that said that in these bait balls, what's actually happening is that every fish has the same instinct, which is to get to the middle of the ball because it will have the most protection there. And so that's what causes them to do that circling thing, is they're all just instinctively trying to get to the middle.
It reminds me of the with ants. They do a death spiral sometimes. This is where it came from. Probably.
I think so. Yes.
Where like usually ants leave a trail of pheromone for
pheromones.
Pheromones. Where the either where the food is or where the nest is. But if an ant gets confused and starts following its own trail, and like if a bunch of ants do that, they just lay down a stronger and stronger circular scent,
and they just stay stuck in that,
and they just keep walking around in circles forever. Yeah,
I think caterpillars can do that as well.
Oh, was it orange last time or was it blue last time?
I have to say I don't remember.
I feel like it was blue last time, so that's why I was surprised when there was orange inside now. But I can't remember for sure.
Well, we remember that this one is orange.
It was blue last time, says
Kagero. Glad somebody's paying attention.
Yeah, because we're not. Neither of us are.
Neither of us are paying attention. That's correct.
Wait, is my robot still with me, or that I'm using? I don't see my robot. There's like an anchor thing down here. Guess we'll follow that. There's definitely a path over there that we can go explore, but also one in front of us. One to the side here also. Let's do this one first.
The internet tells me that yes, processionary caterpillars can also go into death spirals.
Look at that flatfish over there.
Which flatfish?
This guy.
Oh yeah, I think that's called a
yeah, I was about to say sunfish.
Sunfish.
I think it's called a sunfish.
Excellent.
I don't know what you call it.
Isn't there also a fish that's sort of similar that's called a moa moa?
I don't know that one. This one's blocked off. I guess I need to find my robot friend again.
Mola mola, maybe? I'm trying to remember what it's called.
Moa moa, you say?
Mola mola, maybe?
Mola mola?
Yeah.
Mahi mahi?
No, it's called a mola mola. And they're a type of giant sunfish, so I guess sunfish is fine.
I'm gonna pull this chain. I don't know what that's gonna do. Oh, I'm gonna release the chain. And we are seeing exactly what that's going to do. I guess we have to pull both or release both chains to open the door.
Seems likely.
Which means I need to find a robot friend because the other entrance is sealed off by one of those coral barriers. These manatees?
They could be.
find the robot first, because I think the robot scans them or something like that. Like whenever I look at those holes, like new fish pop out. Oh, here we go. And then
it scans them.
If there's a robot with me, yes. Because the first time I did it, I didn't have a robot with me. Okay, you didn't really scan anything that time, you just sort of looked at them. Whatever. So what are these? Manta rays again?
Yeah, but you could ride them.
Can I? Oh yeah, I can.
An eagle ray.
I can actually steer them a little bit.
Oh, that's amazing. They're beautiful.
It's actually a little bit hard to steer them though. Are you trying to take me? I want to go that way. Oh, he doesn't want to go that way though. Alright, fine. I'll go myself. Okay, robot. Do your thing. Accelerate global warming. And watch out for sharks.
Is that a tip for your audience members or for the robot?
For the robot.
Okay.
Accelerate global warming was a tip for the audience members.
Gotcha. How would they animate something like this?
Which part? Like the chain, the fish?
I'm thinking all the fish.
It's probably procedural. Like it's not like a human decided the path that each fish would take.
Okay.
Instead, they probably did flocking behavior, like you mentioned, like a fish of one species might want to prefer fish of its same species.
Okay.
So this fish in the back is just looking at like the average position of all the fish of the same species near it, and so move in that direction.
But they would have had to hand draw each of the things in this world from multiple angles, right?
No, it's not hand. So they create a 3D model once.
Okay.
And then you can look at it from any angle.
Okay.
And for each fish species, they would create one model. So they create one red fish, and then they just copy and paste it like, I don't know, 100 times.
Okay.
One yellow fish, one blue fish, and so on. And they place them into the world, and they instruct each one to flock with its own species, basically.
Okay.
And you get effects sort of like those.
And they tell them sort of how many of each one to put in.
Yeah.
Okay.
It could also be random. They might say like just between 100 and 200 if you want to get a little bit of variation.
So then technically, if they did that, every time you play it might be slightly different.
Right. What are these called?
Lionfish?
Lionfish?
I'm guessing.
Sounds reasonable. I was thinking kingfish or something like that, but that wasn't quite right.
I think they're lionfish.
Yeah.
They're the ones that, if you eat them, it can be toxic if they're not prepared perfectly. Correct. They're very invasive. They're beautiful.
Pufferfish. That's what I was thinking for that.
Oh, pufferfish. No, I think these are lionfish.
Yeah, but I'm saying pufferfish is the thing that is poisonous
also,
if you eat them.
Yes, also that.
Oh, look at that. It's the robot's friend.
The shark?
Yeah.
Ah.
He just wants to give him a mouth hug. Oh, you see, he's more scared of us than we are of him.
Oh. Oh. That's a statue of a shark holding a jug.
Yep. What's the fancy word for jug that we learned from that?
Amphora.
Yes.
Our stream is so educational. For example,
only on Thursdays.
you learned the same things multiple times.
Yeah. Saw my robot backed off there for a moment. He was like, I'm not going that way.
He knows there's a shark this way.
Yeah. A shark with personal boundary. Oh.
I'll help you be popular. You'll hang with the right cohorts. You'll be good at sports. Know the slang you've got to know. So let's start, because you've got an awfully long way to go.
Kiwi, thank you for the raid. Kiwi raid. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, Retro Hour.
Hi, everybody.
I was just about to say something, but I forgot what.
Oh, you were going to talk about sharks with personal boundary issues?
Oh, yeah. But I think the joke's over. It's fine.
There will be another opportunity for that joke.
Retro Hour made me play Gremlins 2. Is it a bad game? Like, usually when someone says they made me play a game, it implies that it was a painful experience.
It was not incredible.
It was only the second best game on the Nintendo Entertainment System or whatever system it was released on. But I ended up liking it. Wow, the tables have turned.
You showed him.
Ness, yeah, okay.
We didn't get to go through a fun jet stream in that one.
Yeah, that part's over. We never do it again. Oh, what are these? Bull shark?
Oh, I think those are whalefish.
Whalefish. Is a whalefish a fish?
Whalefish are...
Or are they whales?
Whale sharks is what I'm thinking of.
Whale sharks.
Whale
Are whale sharks sharks? Kiwi
I
says...
think they are sharks. They have gills.
Kiwi says, I'm heading to dinner, but I will lurk. See you after dinner, I guess. Alright, see you later, Kiwi. Sorry, whale sharks are sharks.
Whale sharks are sharks.
And are sharks fish?
It's debatable.
Oh, look at this guy.
Yeah, that's a whale shark.
That's a whale shark?
Yes. So you see how they have gills? If we look closely at them, we should be able to see, yeah, the gills on the side. So that would make it a shark as opposed to a whale. They're very gentle. People literally snorkel with these.
For example, me.
No, I use the word literal. Literally. Are you writing it?
Yeah.
Yes.
They were asking all the hard-hitting questions. Oh wait, whale sharks feed on plankton, I believe.
I think that you are right, Dinman.
A shark that feeds on plankton. Are planktons animal or vegetal?
Plankton are tiny animals.
Okay, so they are still carnivorous then. The whale sharks that eat plankton.
Sure. Yeah.
Because I don't, I'm basically like, are they a vegan shark that eats? But no, because planktons are animals.
You are asking the hard-hitting questions today.
They have whale sharks in Atlanta. Even the babies are huge.
They have them in Atlanta? I feel like I need to know more about that because it must mean in an aquarium in Atlanta. My first...
Or the Atlanta Ocean.
No. Just no. Inappropriate. My first thought was like in the city.
The aquarium is.
Ah, the aquarium.
From this, I'm making a strong inference about where you live, Kagero. Unless you just happen to know things about places.
Well, maybe he's visited.
That's true. Whoa, what are these things?
Sometimes people visit.
Nautilus?
These are nautiluses. Chambered nautiluses.
They look weird.
They're one of the evolutionarily oldest things on the planet. They have been in their current form.
What about your
like
mom?
300 million years. I said one of. One of the oldest.
Oh wow, I lit up the whole room. Look, he's pouring an amphora.
Pouring water out of an amphora, yeah.
and then the fishes are like, screw this, and they jump out of the ocean.
Because they don't want any more water?
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a star, which is where the water's coming out of, and they fill up all their jugs with it. And then that makes a blue star float above their head. Mm-hmm. Are these guys holding amphoras on their back, or?
I think on their heads. I think they're carrying them on their shoulder.
And then they dump it here, and then the fish are like, stop polluting the oceans with water. And they all jump out.
Maybe they like the special water.
Which is why they're heading in the opposite direction of where the water is, or?
That's how you operate.
I guess. Alright. Aquarius, the water bearer. Are one of these figures Aquarius? I don't recognize. The symbol for Aquarius is, as far as I know, is just a fish. I don't know if there's
No, that's Pisces.
Oh. And what is the symbol for Aquarius?
A water bearer. A person
bearing water?
Yes.
Black bear or grizzly bear or what?
Sloth bear.
Apparently sloth bear are immune to stings of bees or ants or something like that.
Yeah.
That's what I learned today.
You also learned about the existence of sloth bears.
Yes. I learned multiple things today. Wait, so it's trying to tell us more about the story. So, the humans, I guess they're humans, I'm not sure yet, poured water, and then the fish came, or left, it's unclear. Then there's these towers with where that asparagus thing shows up, like you said.
But it's all broken up.
Yeah. And then, what are these? Is this a bad guy or a good guy? Or is he coming?
I think those are the triangle gates that you swim.
Yeah.
Oh.
But is he like drinking all the water and now everyone's dying, or he's bringing water here?
I think that's you.
Oh, that's me up there.
Yeah.
Or one of my species, anyway. But I'm saying there's like... I can't tell from this if that's water flowing in or out of the triangle. Right, is he giving water? Or is he taking water?
It's hard to know. There's a lot of animal-related chatter on your chat.
Everyone loves animals.
Yes.
Sloths are pretty cute, but their fur infested with insects. We're talking about sloths, like actual sloths or sloth bears?
I think we're talking about sloths at this point.
Okay.
Sloths have a lot of insects in their fur. They also, their fur is sort of covered with algae.
Do we want to try to decode this?
Sure, you start.
Well, from a quick skim of it, I'm seeing double symbols for waves. So like here, where my head is just tapping.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel like that's the E or an S?
Yeah, like I'm trying to think of what, and there's a double wave here, vertical river symbol. Oh, crap, sorry, let me try to re-steer my... Actually, there's two double symbols on like a line and then a line beneath it. Mm-hmm. There's the river and then there's the waves there.
Right, I think these might just be random.
Of course, I'm assuming also that this is a left to right language, or like a horizontal language as opposed to a vertical one.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of assumptions.
We got those snails up there. Double snail.
Mm-hmm. I saw a couple of doubles of the nautiluses.
And over there's another double. I'm trying to touch it with my head here. Right there. Wheats or whatever we want to call them. And then there's like roof tiles up here that I'm touching with my head also. Mm-hmm. So that's a lot of double letters. And I don't know how common double letters show up in English. Like you have T's, M's, maybe N's, S's. And so, so what I'm trying to do is like, what is the probability that this is just a substitution cipher, right? With you take English and then you just swap letters for symbols. And I'm thinking low right now.
Right. Didman is apologizing for sharing animal facts And that makes me think this is not a regular viewer of this stream, because we love animal facts here.
Feel free to share.
We are fans of animal facts.
And facts of all kinds.
Facts of all kinds.
If it's factual,
puns.
Share it.
Right. If you have a pun about your fact, you get a lot of bonus points.
Or if you have a pun that's factual.
Right. Exactly. For example, we can talk about the bird in hieroglyphics and how the most common bird hieroglyphic means is sort of the symbol for things that are great. But if it's a small bird, like a swallow,
not so great.
It actually means things that are small or things that are bad. I learned that at a National Geographic talk about female rulers in Egypt. Now I'm sharing it with everyone. That
wasn't a very good pun.
It was an amazing pun. You just didn't get it.
I didn't get it.
Right.
So are they worshipping the sharks now? What's going on here? They're bringing food and gifts. And the shark is the king?
It's possible. But maybe the shark is our enemy.
I'll see what I can do. Gotta run to the store, but we'll be back in around 15. Okay, sounds good.
Alright, come back with some puns.
Yeah.
Or animal facts.
Yeah.
What is the... Oh.
The problem? Are you gonna read it? You read it.
The problem with bird puns is that they come cheap. Nice. Nice. Animal puns. I'm a big fan. I don't think that Kagero is ever going to top the frog pun that I just think is
Do you want to say the frog pun for anyone who wasn't there when for example, maybe I wasn't there when
you were there.
I was there? Okay.
You were there. It was something about a child was telling a story about frogs that was not very interesting, the story that he was telling.
Was it me? Was I the child in this anecdote?
You can be the child in this anecdote because you do tell a lot of stories that are not interesting.
Yeah.
Most of them don't involve frogs. But I told the story, which also turned out to not be that interesting, for which he responded that story was riveting, which is amazing.
That's pretty good, yeah.
I know, it's really good.
So here's a dead triangle guy.
Oh no.
And like the music is somber and the walls are broken, so it looks like something bad happened here. And we just saw sharks on the murals.
Right. Which does not seem good.
So I'm trying to infer what the story is, right? What the narrative of these paintings illustrate.
Yes, I am clear on what you were doing.
Let me explain, because I don't know if you get it. Okay, now it's blue. Well, with a tinge of orange, I guess.
Like purple? Oh. This is a little different.
This is a loading screen, I think. When that little triangle is rotating in the bottom, I think that means it's loading.
Okay.
Oops. I need to turn around. Just went to swim down. Look at these bioluminescent things.
Mm-hmm. Did you see that the sea lilies close when you go by them?
I saw, but I didn't know they were called sea lilies.
I think they might be. Someone can correct me if I am wrong.
If she's wrong, definitely correct her. Stand this smug.
Right.
So, a baby and the mom.
Yeah. That's super cute. Can you ride the baby whale?
I'm trying to ride, but it's not happening.
Not so much.
But I think this is where, like, automatically going somewhere. Because I'm not telling it to go down right. My character is just following them, it looks like.
You invited some friends.
Oh, wow. Look how big that mouth is.
Mm-hmm. I think these are humpback whales.
They got that thing that's like not teeth, but like a brush.
Baleen?
Baleen. Oh god, is he eating me? It's hard to tell because of depth perception here.
They're so beautiful.
Oh wait, these are the triangle guys. Geppetto tails? Like Pinocchio reference? Oh god, what's happening? Is it gonna explode? Is it zapping me? It did zap me. Okay, so it doesn't like... I think it doesn't like me being in that area. What the heck is going on here? Well, given that it doesn't want me here, that means I should probably go here. Goblin shark. Oh, aren't these guys super creepy? Are these goblin sharks ones that like their lower mouth unfolds or something like that? To like 4 times their face's size?
Really?
And look at this guy. That squid guy. Well, he didn't do the thing. But that doesn't mean that's not what goblin sharks do in real life.
I don't know anything about goblin sharks.
I thought their lower jaw unhinges and then it expands to like 4 times the size of their face. I'm riding a Humboldt squid.
Humboldt.
Oh, I can do something here. Back button to meditate. What?
Oh. I guess we're supposed to be meditating on these.
I'm meditating on them.
And we're thinking about them. According to Wikipedia, goblin sharks have a highly protrusible jaw.
Yeah, I knew it.
That's a word that you knew? Protrusible?
Oh wow, look at these guys. Hagfish.
Wow, we're way in the deep if we're seeing hagfish.
Also, goblin sharks are deep.
Correct.
Let's see what else there is here. There's that Humboldt guy again. Oh wow, he ate someone.
Oh my goodness. Was it us?
No, unless we were the fish. Who's this guy? Flabby whalefish.
This game is educational.
Oh, is he gonna kill this guy? Maybe not. Oh, maybe so. Yeah, like that. Gone.
Wow.
Just trying to see if there's another animal type around here. What the heck?
Blobfish.
I thought their faces were more dopey looking than this. And I didn't know they were bioluminescent.
Perhaps you should have meditated more.
Okay, I think that's... We've probably seen most of the species here, because after all, there's only like 4, right? So
species total in the world.
Yeah.
Somebody told me that once.
The wise person I was.
A wise, wrong person. The snout of the goblinfish is covered with ampullae of Lorenzi, which helps them detect electrical fields.
Okay. Good to know.
It is good to know if you're electric.
Yeah, I mean, I think they use it to detect like animals in general, so like...
Right, because you're electric. You have an electric signal in your brain.
So now what? Like, I've activated that thing, but I don't know where I'm supposed to go next.
Oh goodness, look at those skeletons.
I'm trying to see if there's a cave or something. I think this just leads back to where I was. Like it's an arch, not really a cave. Bioluminescence is the peak of meditative enlightenment. Wait, there's a cable here.
Possibly you have to unhook each side.
Yeah.
And I think you're gonna need a robot to unhook at least one side, is my theory.
Oh, it turned off those triangles.
Mm-hmm.
What do we call these things? Because the triangle is a 2D shape name, right?
Pyramid?
I think pyramids usually have a square base. I'm thinking like icosahedron or something. Like there's a name for 4 triangles. Proximity mines. Yeah, I mean, so mines I think of more as exploding. These just shock you, so they are some sort of like deterrence device, but oh god, I gotta swim past all these guys. I get wrecked for sure. Oh, I actually made it through. Like the 4D dice is this shape. 4D, I mean 4-sided die.
The icosahedron has 20 faces.
So not that one, but the one that has 4 faces. Tetrahedron, that must be it, because tetra means 4. Because Tetris is like 4, your shape's made from 4 cubes or...
Here's what I know. Tetra clearly has a schwa in it. Yes, a tetrahedron, also known as a triangular pyramid.
Yeah, not a real pyramid.
Is a polyhedron composed of 4 triangle faces, 6 straight edges, and 4 vertex corners. It's the simplest of all the ordinary convex polyhedra.
It's the perfect platonic solid, right? Oh my god, there's more of them here. Oh, and something did explode back there.
Goodness.
Look at that. It's a shark.
Oh, wow.
And he's pissed.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna flim towards his mouth while he's pissed.
You can interact with him.
Oh, I can help him.
Oh, wow. I was not expecting you to help a shark.
Why not? Sharks are friends. With boundary issues. Bruce is free. I don't know.
I think Bruce was the name of the shark in
Shark Tales.
In Finding Nemo?
Finding Nemo.
Or...
Look at those guys.
Or the one with Will Ferrell in it?
The one with
Not Will Ferrell.
In Jaws?
Will Smith. In Jaws? The shark was named Bruce in Jaws?
I don't remember that. What the heck is it? This is a different well, I think.
Ride it and we can find out.
I thought I was riding it, but I wasn't. Wait, is it turning me away? I can't tell. Or my controls just bad? Nah, my controls are just bad. Look, is that like a giant octopus down there on the bottom? How many legs is that?
I'm gonna say that's a Humboldt squid.
But it's huge!
Maybe a giant squid.
I think those whales got away from me. Let's pick a fight with this guy.
With a huge squid?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think these are the squid that sometimes fight to the death with sperm whales.
Yeah.
Which I believe are just called giant squid.
I'm riding in Kraken. No, wait. Back, did we chicken out on bird conversations? God damn it. No, but his eyes on the sparrow. Humboldt squids hunt in packs like wolves. Really? I did not know
You are
that.
kidding.
Because in this game they don't do that, it looks like. But you're saying in real life they do.
Seriously? Humboldt squids exhibit pack behavior? That's amazing. Are any other cephalopods social?
I know octopus are antisocial, right? They fight each other if they get too close to each other.
Interesting.
They're a threat to divers, absolutely.
Goodness.
Octopus are very solitude, yes. What about cuttlefish? I see them, I don't see them be friendly to each other, but they usually have
cuddle.
They usually there's 3 or 4 of them in a tank, right? So
right.
They don't
Cuddling.
kill each other.
They like to cuddle.
Yeah, I got
name.
the joke.
Are you sure you got the joke? Because I don't get a lot of credit for my puns.
Are these animals or plants?
I think they're plants.
Yeah, I think so too. But I think there is an animal, like a fish or something that looks like a stick, and they clamp down on the ground, and then Stephanie's showing me something on her phone.
I'm showing the picture of Bruce, the shark from Finding Nemo. I'm just saying, the shark.
Sure, that's not from Jaws?
It's animated, so that's how I was able to tell.
I don't know if you can cuddle with a cuttlefish.
I think you could cuddle with one. Because otherwise life would be sad.
Have we done 4 of these already? That asparagus has 4 branches now.
I think we have, yes. What's it gonna be?
Actually, next time I should look around some more, because you see in the background there's that one asparagus branch, and then there's manta rays around them. And so I want to look around if I can see 2 as well. Was it? I don't remember what 2 and 4 were.
Orcas.
But 5 is squid.
Right.
So 1 manta ray, 2 whale, 5 squid. Look at more paintings and try to guess or interpret their meaning.
We are alien anthropologists.
Oh, look at these guys.
Oh man, anglerfish. Those are super cool.
They don't like me. The others are leaving when I fly.
I don't think they school together, do they?
I mean, I don't know what to believe anymore after these facts I'm hearing.
Do you feel like some of these facts have been suspect?
No, just that I realize I don't know anything about. Oh, this tetrahedron is ginormous. And it has like little baby ones next to it.
Nice use of tetrahedron in conversation.
I knew the word. I'm the one who told you the word. Did you know? Hang on, I gotta not get shocked. Why don't you read the chat while I dodge this stuff?
Let's see. Did you know the anglerfish you're used to seeing are all female? I did know that because the males are tiny and they latch onto the body.
I know that one.
And they just stay there the whole time.
Fuse.
And they basically become a parasite. The viewers can't see, but I'm doing this to Neb right now.
She's becoming a parasite on me.
I'm becoming a parasite. I've grabbed onto him and I am fusing right now into his arm.
That whole anglerfish reproduction cycle is super gross.
It is. It's fascinating, though, don't you think?
Can we start making exception jokes yet?
I think now's an okay time.
Well, I feel like we might want to go deeper before we start doing those.
Meta.
Oh, God. Okay. What is... So something bad happened with these triangles. Oh, look at that. Something's happening there. Is that a robot? Oh, it's constructing robots. Like bringing them to life or something. Animating them, I guess, is the way you would phrase it. Oh, God. I don't think I can dodge this. I think I'm gonna get zapped when I turn this corner. Oh, maybe I did dodge it.
The vibe of this game reminds me a little bit of Inside, in that there's no words, you just have to sort of figure out the story. There's sort of this...
Oh, the game Inside.
Yes.
I was thinking the movie, you know, like the Pixar, where it's like the girls emoji. So like there are no words. I'm like, what are you talking about? And also like, how is this game like that movie? Like, what the heck?
No, the game.
Yeah, there's a game called Inside. Yes.
Right, and it has sort of a vaguely menacing feel to it.
Yeah.
Even though it's beautifully animated and you're solving puzzles and there's not a lot of real danger. But
that's a robot, right? Not an animal.
I think that's a robot. You could probably ride it.
I cannot.
Okay. I think the movie's called Inside Out. Is that right?
Twitch chat, can you confirm? Thought it was just called Inside.
The 2015 Pixar film was called Inside Out.
Gosh darn it. I'm gonna press this button.
98% approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes.
Is that a robot shark? Hologram shark. I'm gonna take the thing. Oh, I can't take the thing. This is a movie?
Oh.
So those blue orbs are life, maybe? Because sharks have it, triangles have it, and I have it. But now what? Can I press it again? What is that? Is that a shark? Oh, that's a robot. Right? That's my robot friend.
Could be.
So it might not be life. It might be like robotic animism. Animism?
Sure.
Implying that I'm a robot. Even though it looks like I have bone structure in this diagram.
But not regular
Oh no,
bones.
yeah. Look at my leg, my hips. That's a robotic hip.
Bones, yeah.
So we're all robots.
Okay. It's good information.
Please, no. Oh god.
Don't forget you have a boost.
I'm boosting.
Oh.
I've been boosting this whole time.
Alright. Well.
A lot of triangles here. I don't even know where I'm supposed to be going. Just like straight ahead, or it's a microwave tunnel all over again. Yeah, that's a Metal Gear Solid 4 reference.
I thought it was a reference to how you cook.
Including the operatic music. Well, I was very short in the scene. Like there was one woman's voice and now it's gone. God, why? Why is it like this? Oh, he died. Oh god. Oh god. Now I'm gonna bounce across all of them. The microwave scene in Metal Gear Solid 4 is pretty silly because basically there's like a room it's a security room, and on the other side is the computer servers that you have to hack into or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The microwave oven is basically an oven, right? I don't know what the definition of oven is, so I'm not sure if... I guess it's technically an oven. Doesn't an oven mean you have to cook by like heating the air or something like that?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Anyway, so the guy has to get to the next room to hack a computer, and there's a hallway that has microwave everywhere to guard, like to prevent intruders from coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what the heck? So the shark wants to kill the triangle, I guess? Am I dead? GG.
So you're in a microwave room.
So you're walking to your microwave room, but it's cooking your insides and it's super painful, and you start collapsing to your knees and you're crawling through. Mm-hmm. And you finally make it to the room with the computer that you have to hack. But you don't have like the USB key that's necessary to hack it.
Okay.
So this little robot comes in like through the microwave hallway and gives you the key. And you're like, why didn't the robot just like do it? Why did I have to do it? And like it's not a comedy game, right? I think like, it was supposed to be taken seriously, but I think but then like that scene was like, why what the heck is like the tone completely shifted. Dang, I'm like my armor I guess broken now. I only have my robot skeleton. No, look, he's still alive.
Oh yeah, you don't really have a lot of skin anymore. According to dictionary.com, an oven is an enclosed compartment, as in a kitchen range, for cooking and heating food. So I guess a microwave oven could be a type of oven.
Yeah.
Oh. This is sad.
Keg is here and he's talking Metal Gear Solid, is it? Yes. Welcome, Caesar. We were just talking about Metal Gear Solid 4 because we were in a hallway that was zapping us. It's not like, I think it was electricity more than microwave, but it was similar to the microwave hallway from Metal Gear Solid 4.
I'm sad about the death of our shark robot friend.
Yeah. I have mixed feelings because like it is sad, but like he also killed one of our robot friends, so it's kind of like...
But not that one. You can't, like, not all sharks.
Hashtag.
Yeah.
But then the robots can post me too. Wait, I can't actually get through this door because if I swim too high, I submerge. Ah, there we go. Robot or emerge, I guess. Like really likes Metal Gear Solid. Oh, Keg really likes his Metal Gear Solid. Not all sharks, yeah.
Yeah.
I like Metal Gear also, like at least Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, 3, 4. I haven't played the original Metal Gears, and I haven't played the stuff afterwards. Check your swimmileage. Swim mileage.
It's like mileage, but
for
swim mileage.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are getting a lot of exercise in this game. That's good.
I got turned around now, so I'm a little bit lost. I think I came in from that thing on the right, so I don't want to go there. Where's the exit to this room? Is that it? Is that a tunnel?
This seems unsafe. Let's go in.
Yeah. Well, it's pushing me away for some reason. I think it's just an arch.
Oh, okay.
Should I submerge or emerge? I keep saying submerge because this is like this one wall is different from all the other walls, right?
Okay.
Hinting at yeah. This is now a walking simulator. Oh, look, frogs. A walking level. This feels like such a betrayal, yeah.
I think we all agree on that.
Birds. What a plot twist. Wait until they get to the stealth section, yeah. Or the driving minigame. JK never played this game.
Oh, we're back in. Just when I thought I was out.
What's that? Oh, it's a waterfall. And I think
Ooh, water lilies.
Yeah, I think I did not realize that this game was cel shaded, and I guess it isn't. But these clouds are cel shaded, right? There, it's like only 2 tones of shading.
Mm-hmm.
But these walls are not. They're like there's definitely, you know, thousands or millions of colors there. But I guess the tree leaves are maybe kind of. I'm here for the marine life. Glad you're swimming again. Yeah. Screws walking or flying. That's for chumps. Everyone knows where the real fun is.
I heard an interesting way to tell the difference between a million and a billion, because people have a hard time grasping intuitively numbers that big.
Okay.
So, estimate how long a million seconds is, like in days.
A tenth of a day.
It is 11 days.
Dang.
Now estimate how long a billion seconds is.
$30 years.
30 years! Isn't that amazing? The difference between 11 days and 30 years? Like, that is so intuitively hard to grasp. Like, you have to do it via math, like you did it. Because intuitively, like, that just doesn't feel right. But that's the answer.
I knew it was 11 days in some sense. No, for real, because...
in some sense?
Yeah, in the sense that I didn't know it.
Right.
But in some sense, I did know it.
Okay.
And actually, the reason... So, I work for Amazon, and we use a technology called SQS, which don't worry about what that is, but the main thing is, like, if you have a error message, it's going to expire after a week, so 14 days.
Mm-hmm.
So we set up an alarm that tells us, like, when it's about to expire so that we know we have to do something.
Mm-hmm.
And we set to 1,000,000 seconds because you have to specify the thing in seconds because it's about 10 days or 11 days.
Gotcha.
I just got the direction wrong.
Right.
I said like 1/10 of a day when I meant 10 days.
I see.
Because I knew it was like a day and then related to 10, you know?
Do not accidentally set it up to expire in 1 billion seconds.
Right.
Because 10 will mean the difference between 2 weeks and 30 years.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing? I think that's such a good analogy. It's just one of those things that...
I think I'm going to go meditate on what you just said.
That's a good idea. Also, we can learn about aquatic life.
like this Tiktaalik.
A what?
A Tiktaalik.
You don't know what that is.
It's this thing.
You don't know that. There's no way on earth you knew about a Tiktaalik.
Isn't Amazon now the largest company? I think it was like if you take this share, the price of a share and multiply by how many shares there are, it was number one for a while. I think it no longer is. I'm assuming that's what you were talking about. Look at this Dorlicorlink chop. I know what a Dorlicorlink chop is.
Yes, obviously. Is that a current animal?
Well, the water seems pretty still here, so.
No. Ouch. Is that a real thing? Dolichorine chops. I'm gonna look it up. Dolly. It's an extinct genus of plesiosaur.
Yeah, that's what I said. Still plenty of time to tackle the 2038 problem. What's the 2038 problem? Is that 2 to 32 seconds relative to the epoch? I'm trying to remember. So, computers track what time it is. Wait, what happened? Did my guy die? Why did it jump to a different one?
It wanted you to see this.
See the food chain in action?
The food chain in action. This
Helicoprion.
This Helicoprion eating
fish.
Tiktaaliks. Tiktaaliks. Sure.
Look at this guy's face. Look, he has like a saw, like a circular saw for.
That's
for
a real thing. There's an actual dinosaur that has that.
That's crazy.
Isn't that amazing? I assume it's a Helicoprion.
So computers, when they want to keep track of what time it is, they store number of seconds or number of milliseconds since a specific point in time, which they call the epoch. I think it's like January 1st, 1970 or something like that. Yeah, Stephanie's showing me a picture of the fish with a circular saw mouth.
It's amazing. You should all Google it. Anyway, I did not mean to interrupt. Milliseconds something, computer something.
Yeah.
Okay.
And for reasons, 2 to the 32 is 2 to the raised to the power of 32 is a common maximum number that can be displayed on the, or can be tracked on the computer.
Okay.
In the same sense that if you have a speedometer with like 9 digits, the biggest number you could represent is 9,999,000,000 and so on.
Sure.
The 32-bit architecture computers would store 32. Like instead of 32 digits, we say 32 bits, where a bit is 2. So 2 raised to the power of 32. And I think 2 to the 32 milliseconds after January 1st, 1970 is sometime in 2038.
Oh.
So you know how we had that panic about the year 2000 problem and like computers would screw up? Well, we have the same thing with 2038. We're going to have a problem.
I get it. So it's going to be another Y2K, but it will be fine because the world will have burned to a crisp.
Yes.
That's what you're saying. Okay, excellent.
Yeah, anytime I have a network outage, the router thinks Nixon is in the White House again.
Like it resets to the 1970s?
Yeah, I hope to be retired by then. Well, there could be a lot of money, right, in trying to address... Like, I heard a lot COBOL programmers, for example, were asked to come back and fix all those old Y2K bugs, issues. So... might be a lot of money to be made fixing Y2038 issues.
That's interesting. Like, you read that comment and just assumed that person is a programmer, or do you know that?
No, I assume.
Oh, I just was literally like, oh wow, what do you do?
I assume the reason they hope to be retired by then is so that they don't have to deal with that shit, basically.
I hope to be retired
as opposed
by then
to like,
because it's going to be 2038.
Yeah, I was thinking as opposed to I just generally want to be retired, right?
I do. I generally want to be retired. I hope to be retired by...
Wait, here's an Anomalocaris, which is, my favorite sea creature. Or plant.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Sorry, we're back to looking at the pictures of the Helicopteron because...
Helicopteron?
That's amazing. I think that's what it's called.
I actually...
Helicoprion.
Yeah, but helicopter
is better.
Helicopteron
is better.
I actually am an EDI person. Some programming involved though. What is EDI?
Yeah, what is EDI?
English Deccan Language.
That's incorrect.
Well, we don't know that. It's for them to confirm it.
It is emergency. Electronic data interchange.
That's what I was gonna say.
That is, I think that's what you said. You mouthed it.
Yeah.
Your viewers couldn't see that. What is electronic data interchange? Should I know what that means?
I don't know what that means. I can make a guess, but I don't know for sure.
I was kind of thinking of electronic dance music, but that's EDM.
Yeah.
So probably different.
Is that a dinosaur? Like a dinosaur bone?
It's the bones of something, but we have seen bones even in the non-dinosaur section of this game.
Yeah, but I'm saying like this skull shape, it looks like a dinosaur skull as opposed to a whale skull or a shark skull or whatever. Hey, Helicopteron, except we've already seen these, so lame reusing assets.
Remember, it's Helicopteron.
Dang, Helicopterons. That's a T-Rex skull.
Was it? Is it definitely a T-Rex skull?
It's basically automating documents between businesses. So two businesses have their own proprietary software, I guess, and they want to exchange information.
Okay.
Because they want to cooperate or something like that.
Okay.
But like, I use JPEG, you use GIF or GIF.
Sure.
Somebody's got to make these systems work together.
Oh.
That's, I believe, what Din Man's profession is.
I gotcha.
I had a CMOS battery die once and was amused when XP thought it was the year 1600. That's such an odd... I don't understand how it could have thought that. Like, I'm trying to think how you would... Like, what the design of the software was.
Invented. Sorry, I'm just amusing myself over here.
No, that's fine.
I feel like it was good.
Yeah, I can't figure out how, like, what... You know, except for, like, just tautologically say, well, I'm going to set my epoch to be the 1600s.
Right.
My company does a lot of stuff at Amazon. It just happens. Man, if you like this game, you're going to love Jurassic Park for Sega CD. Gosh darn. You want an even weirder design choice? Sure, let's hear the weirder design choice.
Is this about dinosaurs?
Or is it about calendar systems on computers?
Oh, calendar systems. I thought you said cow nurse. And I was like, this is getting
You want to hear
weird.
cow nurse systems?
I don't.
Because that's an even weirder design choice.
So weird.
We need to find the robot, I think.
Really?
I can't find it. Because there's that locked door over there.
Oh, right. All right. Concentrate. Excellent.
Where the heck is the robot? My robot friend. Unless he's on the surface again. I haven't checked the surface much. Yeah, what if he's like up these stairs? You want to hear a short joke? Sure, I'd love to hear a short joke. Let's see, the OG penis. God damn it. The OG Windows 95 diskette installation. If you try to put it on a modern virtual computer, the installation will crash due to it unable to comprehend you have such a large HDD. Yeah, I mean, it's like it's hard to blame them, right? Like they didn't know that computers were gonna have such a hard disk drive. So I wouldn't say it's a weird design choice. It's just you have to make some choice.
Speaking of choices, I think we got our first cow nurse pun.
Cow nurse systems are utterly ridiculous.
Probably in the history of the world.
Basically, you need to make your virtual PC incredibly small, like 200 meg HDD for it to work. Yeah, makes sense.
I understand. I know all the words in that sentence, and yet the meaning eludes me.
So, virtual PCs are like emulators, basically, for PC. Like, I don't know if you can play like Nintendo games on your computer by emulating so you can emulate a PC as well.
Okay.
And so he's talking about emulating a PC to install Windows 95 on it. And when you emulate your PC, because PC hardware came in different sizes. You can choose, like, I want to emulate a PC with a 300 meg hard drive, or 2 gigabyte hard drive, or whatever. And he's saying in order to make the install work, in order for the Windows 95 installer to not crash, you have to choose something small, like 300 megs. Because otherwise, I guess while it's trying to compute, like when you try to install Windows 95, there's probably a window somewhere that says this is how much free disk space you have. Are you sure you want to install? And when it tries to show that information, it probably crashes because it didn't expect the number to be that big.
You know what's not more important though?
What?
We now have like a pun off going on.
Of course, CAG is the first with the pun. We need to milk that pun for us the worst. Others need to move calendar systems faster though.
These are all important cow-related points that I am excited about. So, you know how I'm learning Italian on Duolingo? It taught me how to say, even the black cow produces white milk.
Very useful sentence.
Which, I don't know if that's an Italian saying.
No.
Or
just sometimes you want to say, if you're in the situation where you want to say that.
Right. You're like, do black cows produce a different color of milk? And then you
like,
respond
well, sometimes.
You say no.
Even.
Anche la mucca nero fa il latte bianco. Obviously.
That sounds. It reminds me of Chihutlu when you meet the cultists that just say like random shit, right?
Oh.
Well, it's mainly the file part where because like to me it's weird for there to be a word with that's just that syllable. But there's a common like a mimetic Chihutlu chant that I think has fla in it, like with an L or something like that. Okay. So that when you said fa with emphasis, I made me think of that chant.
It's probably my incredible accent.
These puns are quite... Wait, did I skip one? Yeah, I did skip one. Sorry,
yes.
There we go. It doesn't behoove me to indulge in further cow puns. These puns are quite bovine. Keep them coming. Those were quite the tail end of the pun spectrum. Nah, she's speaking Star Foxian from the OG SNES. Babadabu, Dababu, Bidiboo, Bibidoo.
You also have an amazing accent for whatever that is. Star Foxian.
Oh, right. As in Star Fox. When I read it, I was like, what the hell is Star Foxian? But then when you said it, I was like, oh, there's a game called Star Fox.
Gotcha.
And the characters do talk in this like gibberish sound effect.
Nice.
Cow launched. That's Earthworm Jim reference, I think.
A what?
Earthworm Jim.
Earthworm Jim.
Jim, like the person's name, not like gymnasium.
Not like a workout place.
Yeah,
for
exactly.
Earthworms.
Earthworm Jim reference. Yeah, exactly. On a Nebu stream. What? We can reference old video games in on my stream. That's okay.
Oh, it's a video game?
Yeah.
Okay.
So when you play Earthworm Jim, yeah, I'm not gonna talk about what Earthworm Jim is, but when you play it, like I don't want to get into it.
Sure.
But there's a part where you jump on the trampoline, or no, not a trampoline. Was it like a lever, like a seesaw?
Okay.
And on one end is a cow, and the other end is the end that you jump on. So you launch the cow.
Okay. You launch it like,
into space.
Like in Monty Python and the Holy Grail when they shoot the cow in the catapult.
I'm not familiar with that scene, but yeah, sure, like that.
All right.
If it's via catapult, then yeah, that sounds similar.
That sounds right.
Oh, look, I breached.
You breached.
I can't find the freaking robot though. I don't know where, like, unless I don't need the robot to open the door. It's a running gag for the whole game. I thought so. At a certain point in the game, you can see the cow flying. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I was about to say I thought it's not a running gag. I thought it was just like they do it at the beginning and then something spoilery happens at the end. And in the end, they have crushes Princess What's Her Name. Yeah. Way to go, spoiling it for everyone now. Where the heck is a robot? Or else, how do I open this door?
If we have too many more of these cow puns,
yes,
we're gonna have to press the moot button.
It's a very famous ending because of how nonsensical it was. Yeah, I mean, I tend to be very conservative in terms of like not spoiling things for people. So
it's true. He's sometimes like, I'm not gonna spoil like the end of the Bible. Like you're like, no spoilers.
I don't know how the Bible ends.
Exactly. Yeah.
Can I go back? Like, am I restricted to this area? I'm assuming I am. I just want to confirm. Yeah. Okay, so there's no... Because I dove off a cliff or something like that to enter this area. So there's no backtracking necessary. Whatever I need to do to open the door has to be somewhere in this area.
I feel like this comment is about my...
Cow, that is just silly. Behove yourselves.
Behave yourself. In Swedish, which is the last language that I was learning on Duolingo, the word for need, for the verb to need, is behoover, like the old English word behoove.
Why would behoove be the verb for like massaging bread?
What?
To need.
Oh, no, need like when you need somebody in the groin.
You don't understand it? Don't have a cow, man. Do the bark, man. Behoover. So verbs end in in Swedish? Or?
They do when they are conjugated. Yes.
Present tense or what?
Mostly present tense, yes.
Is that it?
The grammar is extremely similar to English. So for past tense, you add
behoovered,
the equivalent of have in front of it, har. So if you want to say I have need him in the groin, yeah, har behooved.
What if I want to say even black cows produce white milk?
Aven den ko. Yeah, I got even the cows.
Please reveal more about the Swedish origin of need.
It's a veal pun.
Oh, I hope it's this.
I like this.
Oh, I think it is this. I don't need the robot. This just opens the door.
Black is fart.
Okay.
But I'm not sure if I know produces, makes, gore.
What did the O say to the Q?
Something about pee?
That's right. Stephanie's really good with word puzzles. Like, I was like, why P? And I realized because it's LMNOPQ, right?
Yeah.
Dude, your dick's hanging out.
Oh my gosh. Alright.
What do you do in this game? Well, you missed it, but we walk, mainly. And we swim for a little bit. We rescue robots sometimes.
Aven den svarte koen går den vit milk. I believe that's also an incredible accent. I think that would be close to right.
Wait, I'm underwater, and this water is flowing. There is two types of waters. right?
Sea turtles.
There's like heavy water and light water or something. Because look at this.
I'm more excited about the fact that there's shadows.
Why? Shadows is normal.
In water?
Yeah. There's still light
in heavy water?
coming out through.
From
But
light water?
We're in the light. We are in the light water now.
Look at the size of that turtle. I think that's a hawksbill turtle. Grab onto it.
I'm trying to, but it won't let me.
Ah.
What's going on now? Let's see. I need to be as happy as I can be right now. Going to get on soon. Playing the worst of NES. I need all the moves I can get. I'll play Amagon and Athena Retro Hour. I don't know Amagon, but I know Athena. Athena's pretty rough. So, yeah, good luck with that.
So
what is this guy?
happy.
Look at this guy.
He's cool.
It's like a platypus fish.
Or like a eel, maybe?
Eels are fish, right?
Eels are fish. I'm not sure.
Oh, I can ride him.
They're bony fish, but they are fish.
Arapaima?
That looks like a bony fish, though.
Do you ever order fish in restaurants?
No.
Usually when I was gonna ask, like, when you order a fish in a Western restaurant, do you expect the bones to be removed, generally?
It depends on the type of fish. If you are ordering most fish, salmon, cod, snapper, things like that, generally the fish are removed. But if you're ordering trout, the bones are generally left in, even at a restaurant.
Interesting.
Some bony fish, it's just really hard to take the bones out, so you would expect the bones to be in.
The worst of NES, so Chinese bootlegs. Wait, is this a new section? Am I supposed to dive here?
At first I assumed Chinese bootleg was a specific game, but I assume...
It's a general class of games. Yeah, I think this is a new diving zone.
Wait, bone in or bone out may depend on seawater versus freshwater. Oh, well, I guess trout are... Okay, they have a better explanation.
Freshwater fish are generally served bony.
Okay, because I knew just offhand that trout are generally served bone in, but I did not realize it was freshwater versus saltwater. Is there any particular reason for that? Like, if you were eating a highly bony saltwater fish, is there any reason why the bones would be left in one versus the other?
As a side note, no, I haven't quit streaming just because it just became quite a chore for my PC and for me because I had to invest like 20-30 minutes setting everything up and then hope and pray my PC things flow, which is just not fun. Yeah. I've had similar feelings. Look at this guy. It's like a plant that loops in on itself. I'm trying to...
Looks a little bit like a sea pen or something along those lines.
It's like walking too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've also sometimes find streaming to be quite the hassle to set up. It's easier to debone an ocean fish.
Why would it be easier to debone an ocean fish?
I have no idea. Caesar
because
says,
of the pressure of water that they're in?
No idea. Caesar says, however, I'm saving for new rigs. I'll be back. Just take a while. It should be noted that there are fish that have more or smaller bones than others. Yeah. I made a list of all the worst NES games, but I would need a lot of pages to fit in all the games. Flaky Fish in particular is near impossible to complete debone without destroying the fish itself. So many bad games, I can't play them all. Oh, I've created heavy water as a flow in here.
So, we have learned that some fish are bonier than others, and some games are worse than others, and some computers are worse than others.
Yeah.
We have learned a lot of things.
They tend to be larger. I don't know the exact science.
What? We were counting on you for the exact science. Why would you even come here if you don't know the exact science of why
Stephanie's gonna get
ocean fish are easier to debone?
The ban hammer and start banning people if they don't post enough science facts.
It's a quota system.
We learned stuff today. Yep.
Every time on this channel. That's
only
why you
on
have
Thursdays.
to watch on Thursdays.
Wait, the water... So the water flowed here, but now this pool... Okay, so I probably need to go to the other side and get the water flowing in the other side also.
That does seem to be a common theme in this game. Oh no, we've started the fish puns.
That quota seems fishy. I wonder how mammoth meat would taste. Is it more like wild boar meat or would it be more like elephant meat? Does it work on scale? Being fair, I kind of explained it. This water underwater is like...
It's freaking you out.
Yeah.
You're not loving that.
Where's my freak out button? I forgot I had a freak out button.
Oh, you do a little flip.
See, I'm freaking out. Oh, wait. I'm doing a different freaking out this time.
Is going swimmingly. Nice. Okay. The most notable distinction between saltwater fish and freshwater fish when you are preparing them is their bone structure. From the outside, they may look the same, but when you open them up to debone them, you will notice a difference. Saltwater fish tend to have larger bones and tend to be easier to debone properly. Deboning freshwater fish requires extra time and attention to make sure that you remove all of the smaller bones to avoid a choking hazard. Too long didn't read saltwater fish have bigger bones. No, that's it. I'm wondering, I believe that, and I'm wondering if the reason that they have bigger bones is because saltwater fish would be ocean-going fish, so they would be subject to more pressure being in the ocean than they would necessarily be in a lake, where a lot of the fish are going to be shallower, and so then to stand up to that pressure, you would want larger bones. That's the only thing that I'm wondering at this point.
An alternative explanation
yes,
is that when the fish are in the lake instead of in the ocean,
yes,
it's easier to catch them because it's more of a hassle to go. And so
they evolved.
Everybody, like humans, hate bony fish, so they evolve a defense mechanism of being more bony so that people would eat them less.
But I don't think most fish are eaten by humans, so I don't think that's their main evolutionary pressure. I think they're eaten by herons and cormorants.
Only evolutionary pressure that matters is my evolutionary pressure that I apply on fish by eating them.
I feel like that's also not true. You are once again spreading fishy fish facts.
Well, we're back to the main part of the game. Because Key was asking what this game's about. And it's about walking around.
Right.
We finished that little swimming, like the water level.
Right.
We finished that, and now we're back to the main part.
Right.
Yes, that's fish evolution. To be less bony so humans won't eat you. Welcome to another stream. Come for the game, stay for the fish science.
Well, exactly. You know that I'm reading that book about fish cognition.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
And she's not joking, she's serious.
I'm in no way joking. It's called What a Fish Knows, and it's about fish cognition and how they perceive the world and like their sense of smell.
First of all, the music is going crazy. But also, I'm getting excited over a book called What a Fish Knows. Like, look at the impressive nose on that fish, right?
Right.
What a fish nose.
What an amazing fish nose. Yes. There are a lot of reasons to get excited about books about fish.
So, wasn't there a fish that solved a puzzle or something like that to show that it had cognitive powers?
Yes, I sent you that video.
What was the puzzle?
It was matching the symbol to symbols that, like, one person would show
like a square or a triangle,
symbol, right? Like a tetrahedron, and then the fish would go over to these 5 other people who were each showing a symbol, and the fish would go to the right symbol.
It would poke one of them in a sense.
It was a parrotfish in particular, and it would poke and get a treat. These fish can
identify
read.
Shapes, basically.
They can read.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
Honestly, though, when I saw the video, I felt like it was a little bit inconclusive.
You did feel like it was a Clever Hans sort of situation?
Because it looked like the fish was looking at each shape, like, kind of half poking it to see, like, is this the one they want me to poke? Is this the one they want me to poke? You know?
But it was still amazing because you cannot believe that a fish could even figure that out. Like, that's almost smarter.
Like, here's that fish ball thing you were talking about.
Bait ball.
I'm gonna go into the bait ball. I'm gonna show the fish how it's done. This is how you get to the center. Not what you stupid guys are doing, but what I'm doing.
Teach them. Caesar thought that I would not be reading a book about fish science, but
So I don't know if Caesar was here when we said explain your job title.
Right.
You're a pediatric neuropsychologist.
I am. Yes.
So meaning you study kid brains?
I do. Not usually fish brains, but I'm sort of interested in brains in general.
Fishes have kids too, so.
Are you talking about the goats?
The goats?
Kids.
No, I'm talking about the of a fish.
Oh.
Like when a fish is having problems in school.
School pun. Nice.
They send their kid fish.
Right.
To you.
To me. And then I debone them.
God. Every psychologist agree that to understand a kid's brain, you must first understand the brain of a fish.
Yes, it's a famous saying. It was year 1 of graduate school. We started with fish, and then we went up to
goats.
Goats. Cows, eventually.
Yeah. So there's 2 chains here. Like the wrapper.
I assume that we need to do something with each chain.
Yeah, I guess I'll go up to the surface, maybe? I don't know.
No, just go up to this part and then...
And then activate it?
Yeah, activate it.
You were right.
Look at the eye on that one. Good lord.
Sitting down with a pencil and a notebook in front of the aquarium asking, and how does that make you feel to a goatfish?
Right. Tell me about your fish mother.
When it comes to fish puns, I'm probably fin-ish.
Nice. Nice. Yes, I'm excited that we have opened up a whole new class of animals for...
for punification.
Punification. Please.
For punishment?
Start the punishment. Exactly. We should have a pun-themed card game and call it Punishment. This is a good idea.
Scale down the puns, chat.
Scale them up! Scale them up! I want more puns!
Oh, wait, right. This is where we... Okay, so...
Okay. We got whales.
That's 2, right? And is that whale?
Dolphins.
There's 3. I don't know what that is.
We got...
That must be the 5 for the squids. And that's the 1 with the manta rays. Yeah, so they're all connected.
Okay.
Oh, wait, now I just have this. I don't have a tower. I just have the thing that I was giving to all of them.
You could sue for punitive damages. That's a tough pun, because you had to think about what the word pun looks like visually as opposed to what it sounds like in punitive.
That's true. Am I still broken?
That's a master punner.
Oh, is that Bruce?
Hi, Bruce!
Is this heaven, or am I in the afterlife?
Is this a ghost shark?
Maybe. Ghosts and goblin sharks.
Yes.
Oh, something's happening to me.
You got your skin back.
Why? No, like it's weird. I don't understand the narrative explanation for why I got my skin back.
Because you got through all 5 of the asparagus branches, creating the cotton candy brain hole artery.
That's enough fish puns. I think we should scale back. Nice.
There is no scaling back. We're all...
Wait, I'm flying now. Or I'm falling.
Heading into Fishtopia. Wait, now it's a flying game? Hi, Bruce.
Connection?
We formed a connection. Have we talked about how when you're at a fish ladder and they need to, they separate out the fish and they decide which ones can go over the ladder and which ones can't? And then they separate them, and then the ones that are able to go over the ladder, sometimes they use this elevator-like system to get them up and over the ladder, and the elevator system is called a pescalator.
No, I don't think we talked about that.
You feel like you would have remembered?
Yeah. So we're killing the tetrahedrons.
There's more fish puns happening.
Read them. I gotta steer the shark.
All right. We can only be what we caviar.
God damn.
That one's good. I had a girlfriend. I lobster, but then I flounder. That's excellent. Double pun. I'm so angry I could krill someone. That's the follow-up.
Yeah.
Incredible. Nice job.
But lobster isn't a fish, though.
Oh, now you know your fish? Now you know there's more than one type of, that's when your animal knowledge comes out, is when you're reviewing animal puns. I think you can make any kind of sea life puns that you want at this point.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty crabby about that last one.
Oh, snuck one in. All right. We have such a bad haddock of making these puns. No, this is a good haddock. This is the best kind of haddock.
So we're just serial killing the tetrahedrons, looks like.
Excellent.
This is the movie Jaws from the perspective of the tetrahedrons.
Yes.
Except there's also an unexplained scuba diver riding Jaws.
Right. Don't be crabby. That's just being a shellfish.
Oh,
nice. Sorry, I'm going to clam up.
God.
And then Caesar's just like, I so wish I had a good one. I know, right? These are amazing. The good one is the one that got away. Nice.
Oh man, the water is really rising now. I think we're close. I think we're global warming. And all the ice is melting and the water's level is rising.
That is a terrible version. My dad was a fisherman, but he quit because his net income wasn't enough.
Oh God.
Oh, ouch. Oh man. I love every single one of your viewers.
I'm stuck on this pillar. Just steer away. There we go.
DJs aren't allowed to work at fish markets because they're always dropping the bass. Whale to even begin. Nice, Caesar. Excellent. It was worth waiting for. That was fantastic. I don't think we had any whale puns before.
There was a Geppetto. I guess it's more of a reference than a pun.
Yeah. Reference.
Oh, look at that. Wow, you saw how high that the shark jumped?
Reached.
Look at this giant triangle. Let's go fuck it up. I don't know why we're against the triangles. Like, for some reason they're the bad guys relative to us, but
I feel like we've moved into fish jokes at this point.
Tell me the joke.
All right, which fish go to heaven?
I don't know. Angel fish? Yeah. Okay.
Did you hear about the fight in that restaurant? 4 fish were battered. Why did the fish get a bad grade?
Wait, the shark didn't want to come with me into the...
I guess not. The fish got a bad grade because it was below sea level.
I thought it was going to be like a school of fish joke.
Yeah. Did
Yeah, he
you
doesn't wanna go
know
in.
that you can tune a guitar, but you can't tune a fish? What fish tastes funny? A clownfish.
Oh wait, he's with me now.
Oh, hi, Bruce.
You're just gonna, fuck everything up. Here we go.
Yeah.
Can you tune a fish though? Do fish have resonant frequencies? You probably could tune a fish.
I feel like that'd be fine. Maybe... Isn't there something about a triggerfish? I don't know. Denial is not just a river in Egypt. All right, good. We're now just going into just full on any kind of water puns.
Like our puns are getting watered down.
Yes.
What is this? Well, I guess this is going for that, like, naturalistic fallacy. Like, it's nature, so it's good, whereas before it was artificial, so it's bad.
I thought we were
Robots,
though.
yeah,
That
but we
seems- now we're
betrayed the
natural.
triangles, and now we're
Oh.
siding with the sharks and making plants grow or something.
Where are the helicopterons? Oh gosh. Where do sick fish go? To see a sturgeon.
I was thinking nurse shark or something.
That would have been good too. Why did the little boy not eat his sushi? Because it looked too fishy.
Go on.
Oh, Nebu, your pun was all right, but it could be better. Nice.
Oh, is this it? We beat the
Nice.
game?
I think we beat the game. What's the difference between a lawyer and a fish? One is a scum-sucking scavenger. The other is just a fish.
Yeah.
And Jinmin is just like, in general, just LOL. I feel like we haven't said anything worth laughing out loud about for a while.
Wait, I don't know where my character is anymore. I said ride this shark and he swam off screen and now I can't find myself.
You just rode him off into the sunset.
Yeah.
That's great. How did you feel about this game? See, these are my
give up.
psychology. These are my
What is-
psychology skills right here. How did you feel about this game?
I give up. How did I feel about this game?
You felt sort of ambivalent.
That means I don't know how I felt. I'm like,
It means you're meh about it,
Yeah.
right?
It's an in-joke. Stephanie's pet peeve is that people think ambivalent means feeling meh about
right,
something.
right.
When actually,
It means having two feelings at the same time.
yes, I knew that.
You didn't know that, which is why it's become my pet peeve. Wait, Baby Bird Kaufman? That's an amazing name.
Yeah, special thanks to...
From now on, I would like you to call me Dr. Baby Bird. I guess you could say he really schooled you then. Nice. He liked Dinman liked the lawyer joke because he's friends with the lawyer. I have a better name. No, I'm not saying that one out loud. No, you can't make me do that.
Almost got her. There was cellos in this game?
They're a type of fish,
Oh,
just like bass.
yeah. And flute fish.
Hey, that's my dad's name. I'm not saying which one, but it totally is my dad's name.
Well,
He was
we've
not
narrowed it
involved
down.
in this game, as far as I know. I should probably ask him. Baby Bird. That's my
That was
dad's
that
name.
name.
Yeah. Sure, you can say it.
Oh, look,
Anything is possible.
Text-
Just don't trout yourself.
Derived from the first tablet of Enuma Ellis. Do they mean like the text we were trying to decode, the hieroglyphics?
Oh,
And here I am back on screen again.
I feel like no, that's not what they mean.
Well, what could they mean by text derived? Sorry, go back to chat now. So
I don't
shut
know.
up before.
Oh, it was Caesar's trying to get me to say his joke, and then he said, "Sure, you can say it. Anything is possible. Just don't trout yourself." his ass sea bass. I don't know what that means, but it's pretty fantastic. Well, Nebu.
Yes.
A, this was copyrighted by Giant Squid LLC.
Yep.
B, can you please summarize what we have learned during our stream today?
We learned a whole bunch of different facts.
Okay.
Some of them true and some of them not.
All right.
Like if you heard the fact come from a male voice, it was probably not true.
All right. Okay. We learned about marine life. We learned about extinct marine life. We learned facts about Italian and Swedish and the schwa.
Yeah.
We learned that our viewers are amazing punsters. We learned that this game does not have much of a plot, to the point that Kagero is asking, wait, is the game over? Yes.
Yeah. So Dumb and Dumber reference, so much is done Unreal these days, so that's a game over. Yeah, now they're gonna play Myst and get lost for 3 hours. I don't know if we're gonna play Myst. We're definitely not gonna play now. Like, this is gonna probably be the end of the stream.
This is the end of our
stream.
We're
wrapping it up, but I don't want to cut it off just yet. I know, like, so this is the meditation section. We found 2 meditation areas. We missed, like, basically every...
Right, because we didn't know you could sit on the sharks and meditate until it happened accidentally.
Right.
Yeah. I feel like we've also missed a huge number of elusive objects.
See what we got 50% achievements.
That's not bad.
LA, perform a flip while riding a creature. I did not know you could do that.
Wow. You gotta be more creative in your creature riding.
Ecosystem, release fish from all the hidden pools, okay?
Okay.
Zen Master, find all the meditations. Collector, add a secret shell. All secret shells.
Right.
And then 2 secret achievements.
See, we did not find all the elusive objects.
Right.
Right. Well, that was amazing.
So thank you everyone for tuning in, watching with us, telling us puns.
Yes.
Telling us
Facts. Laughing with us.
Yep.
Enjoying the one day that per week that Neb's stream is good.
Yep. Thank you for enjoying that.
I agree with you, Dinman. This was fun.
Yep.
We look forward to seeing you again next Thursday.
Yes, agreed. So thanks for tuning in, and catch you guys next time.